Hey guys, it's Brandon, aka B.Rich Beauty, aka your beauty best friend, and happy Friday, y'all! KEKE Palmer apologizes for her Met Gala photo. Did Cohen and Erika Jayne go at it during the reunion? And there's an update with T.I. and Tiny and all their foolishness. You know what to do. Grab your tea, grab your beverage. Let go! Hey beauty besties, happy Friday, and thank God it's Friday. Oh, how I've missed you. Have you missed me? How you doing out there, sugar? Real talk, y'all. You know, your beauty best friend over here not only has a 9-to-5 that pays the bills and keeps the lights on and, feeds me, but, I'm also, your beauty best friend is also building a brand for himself and a beauty empire. And so sometimes you're juggling a lot. And I know y'all can understand where I'm coming from, where you feel like you're so stretched and you don't want that rubber band to break. Somebody say amen. You got to, hey, somebody, you got to reshuffle your priorities. And I had to reshuffle some things. I wasn't able to bring you all, our matcha together on Wednesday. And, I wasn't able to do Hot Topics on Monday either. However, I did do, reality conversation with Jeremy McShann that evening. By the way, did y'all watch it? Don't click the link now, but check it out. I'll put it as the end cap for this video today. How about that? Because we talked about some really good stuff. We talked about Salt Lake City, Potomac, and Love and Marriage Huntsville. But I digress. So I apologized. I was stretched this week, and I said, but you know what? I cannot end my week without seeing my beauty best friend, honey, and spilling some tea. And by the way, sugar, what you got planned for this weekend? Y'all got anything good? I'll wait. Y'all tell me. And I'm officially on vacation from the 9-to-5, so I'm actually heading to Charleston later this evening. And I'm going to be in Charleston all of next week, hanging out with Mommy Mel and Graham. You'll still see Hot Topics, honey. I won't be juggling as many balls. Now, I don't mind juggling balls, y'all, but I'm just saying I want to make sure all my balls stay in the air and they don't fall to the ground. So I'm just saying next week I will see you for Hot Topics. And on Sunday, there's an artistry video coming and everything else. So we're about to resume our normal schedule programming. But most importantly, y'all ready for today's Hot Topics? Because it's hot. Let's go. Grab your beverage. Well, in the latest case of tomfoolery and, just dumb, a South Carolina lawyer by the name of Alex Murdo, who, by the way, wife and son were fatally shot to death in June, just turned himself into South Carolina police for planning his own murder. Excuse me now? Yes, y'all, he turned himself in. So now he's being charged with insurance fraud, conspiracy to commit insurance fraud, and filing a false police report. It's the planned deception for me. So court documents are saying that Alex hired a former client to kill him so that his surviving son will receive a $10 million life insurance payout. It's the Lifetime storyline here for me. And is this the modern day 2021 version of how you leave your children inheritance by planning your own murder? I mean, I understand how to get away with murder thanks to Annalise Keating, but is this really what we're doing? And catch this tea, y'all. On September 4th, he actually planned and got himself shot in the head and survived. But God, you can't play with God in deception. That's not what God likes. Now, my question is, Alex, who is this former client that you hired to be your hitman? Was it Ted Bundy? Was this former client a murderer that you got off on trial and now he still needs a business and you try to pour into his business? Like, I'm trying to figure out here who this client was. Court TV, y'all got some work to do. This is not only a Lifetime movie, this is a court TV drama, this is a Dateline conversation. Where are the news station for the reenactments of it all? Because it is literally the planned deception for me, and the fact that this man turned himself in. And no, it's not even the fact that this man turned himself in for planning his own murder. It's the fact that this man actually paid somebody to shoot him in the head and he survived. Do you get a refund on that? I just have so many questions. And one of the things I can't shake out of my head is your wife and your son were mysteriously shot to death, but yet you planned your own murder so your surviving son can get the $10 million. No one else looking side-eye or sideways to think if this man planned his own murder, he didn't possibly murder his wife and his son? I'm just saying, allegedly. But I just had to report it to you because I promise you, these news stories be so entertaining, and it's real life. We out here dodging the Delta, the Alpha, the Lambda, and the Omega of the Delta variant, and you got people trying to kill themselves so their children can get a $10 million payout. Oh my Lord. Let's move on though. So did you guys watch the fashion moment of this season, the Met Gala that happened this week? Oh, so many great moments of fashion, so many boring moments of fashion, but it's the entertainment factor for me. You gotta love KEKE Palmer. She actually hosted a piece of the Met Gala, and she posted a picture from inside the Met Gala, y'all, of her plate. Cause you know, we don't ever see the inside of what people eat at those fancy events. Well, she did us a service and posted this meal, honey. Now, let me give you a little bit of a backstory on this meal. Anna Wintour had announced that this year, to focus on sustainability, that the menu will be 100% plant-based and vegan. Now, here's the thing. Great. For those plant-based vegan people, yes, y'all eat y'all vegan meal. But if I'm going to attend an event, and this event to attend at times costs between $30,000 and $50,000, if I am paying my good old $30,000 to $50,000, I need the finest of shrimp cocktails. I need the finest of a fish at market value selection option and a protein, plus the option of going vegan. Because what you're not about to do is force me to arrive to this fancy event in an outfit that I already can't move in and be uncomfortable in. Let's be real. People wear these outfits not for comfort, but for fashion. So you know everybody that attended this was not comfortable. So if I have to sit through an event, drink the liquor and the alcohol, party, and wear an uncomfortable outfit, I would like to not have to go to McDonald's afterwards and eat because you stuck me with a 100% vegan meal. This picture went viral. Not only did it go viral, people were calling it a Fire Festival special, because if y'all recall correctly, those people got a ham and cheese sandwich when they arrived to the Fire Festival and had all types of disappointment and snatchery of their coinage. Now, here's where I think it gets interesting. So the chef defended his menu and said that, you know, the menu was great. I received great feedback. Well, yes, sir, I'm sure some people liked it, but not everybody was expecting a whole plant-based meal. But nonetheless, KEKE Palmer has now issued an apology saying that, you know, the meal was great and maybe her taste buds were a little bit different. Girl, I see you. KEKE said, I ain't trying to be blackballed from the Met, Anna Wintour, so I'm going to just go ahead and issue out me a little bit of an apology and call it a hee-hee and a laugh, and hopefully I'll get invited back next year to host again. We see you, KEKE, and you're smart for doing so. Y'all tell me, would y'all be upset if y'all spent $30,000, $50,000 for this gala to rub elbows with, you know, a star-studded guest list and you was fed a 100% sustainable meal? Y'all let me know. Let's move on. Well, it looks like T.I. and Tiny Leprechaun Harris might be avoiding jail in L.A. So y'all know T.I. and Tiny have been caught up in these whole, sexual assault scandal and everything else. Well, there was a charge filed in L.A. County, and the L.A. prosecutors have dropped it based off of statutes of limitations. My. So an unidentified woman obviously filed charges against T.I. and Tiny, saying back in 2005, she met them, they invited her back to their hotel room, gave her a drink, and she said the drink was likely drugged, and that, you know, T.I. did some violation of acts towards her, and so she was filing her sexual assault allegations and her claims. Well, apparently the statute of limitation is 10 years and it ran out, so they had to drop the charges. So no one got a chance to prove if he was guilty or if they were guilty or not, child, but the time stamp expired and they had to drop the charges. Now, there are charges that are still pending for them in Las Vegas, so we'll see how that pans out. What are your thoughts here? Do you think, and here, let's also be real, that was also from 2005. Do y'all remember y'all sexual escapades from over 16 years ago? I'm just asking. But what do you think here in terms of the Las Vegas charges? Do you think these charges will stick? And, you know, or did T.I. and Tiny just get lucky this go around and the charges got dropped? I want to know your thoughts here. Is it real or is it fake? And do you think they did it? Let's talk about it. Ooh, beauty besties, it looks like we're in for a treat on one of the most salacious and drama-filled Housewives reunion to date. Real Housewives of Beverly Hills just got done filming their reunion, and word on the curb from the inside of the corner of the studio said that this reunion was heated between Andy and Erika Jayne, aka Erika Girardi. Ooh, take a sip. So reports are saying that Bravo urged and basically told Andy to ask Erika all the hard questions about her divorce, the lawsuits, Tom, everything at the beginning of the filming of the reunion, just in case Erika got upset and decided to walk out, that they would still have the footage. Smart Bravo. In addition to that, they are also saying that Erika really got kind of like heated with Andy with all of the questions, I'm sure, because she got backed into a corner. And what we know for sure is Erika now likes to do a little bit of a snowball, a snow cone, and a swirly of, stories to try to confuse folks. But the math ain't mathing all the times, and it sounds like Andy might be holding her accountable to her words and the beautiful bean footage that they probably rolled back to try to talk about everything she said on camera. So they're also saying that Bravo pushed Andy not only to ask those questions, but to make sure that he wasn't exposing, obviously, Bravo to additional legal dramas, and Erika as well, but to make sure he held her feet to the fire. I can't wait for this reunion, y'all. Reports are also saying that she got upset with the girls and even threatened to sue because they've been questioning her legal drama with Tom. Girl, Erika, sis, you can't be upset and threaten to sue folks if folks got real questions about your legal drama as we see it unfold on reality TV. 1, that's what you signed up for. 2, your world came crumbling down, burning, flipping 16 times with a circle of women around you. So it's legitimate questions and concerns that they probably have. And now it's all being caught on television. You knew what you were signing up for when you signed up for reality TV, and the cameras caught it all. So I can't wait for this Beverly Hills reunion, because it sounds like Erika is the star of the show, and it's about to be real juicy. Ooh, cannot wait. What are your thoughts here? Are you ready for the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills reunion? Let me know. Have you guys been following the updates with Wendy? Now, we mentioned that they had canceled all of Wendy's promo leading up to the season premiere because they said that she was dealing with health issues. And now they pushed back the actual premiere of the show because they just now announced that Wendy has a breakthrough case of COVID. Now I have questions. What makes this COVID case a breakthrough? Is this a new variant and they're not telling us about it? And why is it called a breakthrough case of COVID anyways? And in addition to this, she's now been admitted to the hospital for psychiatric issues. So they're saying she had COVID and now she's being evaluated for psychiatric issues. And by the way, I was doing some research. Did y'all know if you catch the COVID, apparently a side effect or a symptom of COVID is also psychiatric mental health issues? Is it just me, but does COVID now sound like a superhero with superpowers, like the power to read your thoughts or transmission faster than a speeding bullet? I can't hear, but most importantly, it really sounds like Wendy is battling some things, honey, in this hospital. So prayers to Wendy for her COVID recovery, prayers to Wendy for this mental health evaluation, and we shall see if they continue to push back or if she bounces back in enough time for her season premiere in October. And on that note, guys, I got to go. You know what to do. Subscribe to the channel if you like this video if you like, and leave me a comment. Most importantly, check the notifications and make sure they're turned on. Who loves you? I do. I'll see you next week in Charleston. Bye.